Quien lo quiera ver, bien. Leighton no está viendo gente. A ver.
Can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Boom. Mordedura. Hostia, la señora está un poco... Hostia, pues sí que ha volado, sí. Dos horitas, pivo. Que me pierdo de toda la historia. No tiene por qué. Y yo no sé qué va a ocurrir en dos historias. Esto ahora mismo está siendo mundo abierto, entonces... Este nivel es nuevo. Hagamos así. Joder, con la dominante agresiva, tú. Bien, justo tiempo. Oye, que he esquivado, coño. No sé si pero plus, creo que no, no lo sé. Me parece raro, en plan. Aquí hay una misión secundaria. Hostia, el mapa es grande de cojones, yo no lo he visto. Son de mi nivel, Bueno, o sea, me gusta que lo... Más a... No sé qué cojones. Esta susto me ha pegado. Oye, pues vamos a poner... O sea, a pesar de que tengo ahí... Ah, pues de momento vamos a seguir investigando mundos. Es que me la pela. O sea, voy a investigar el mundo como un cabrón. El pitido. Un chisme que tengo aquí, pero no sé cómo se dice.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Hay chocobitos. ¿Será para conseguir chocobitos? Ven, ayuda un momento. No, ayúdame, por favor.
Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. It was funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't Run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Vale.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Vas a priorizar misión. Vale, me pilla de camino. Pero lo que no entiendo muy bien es... Vale, muy bien. Tengo un mapa que sea enorme. Perfecto. ¿Por qué es tan grande? No quería eso. Lo que me gusta de Aero es que el Plus se carga más rápido que el Pyro. Así me gusta, ¿qué mando? Espacio en el grano le doy. Sí, pues un favor le vamos a dar. Bueno, en el fondo lo vamos a hacer porque me da dinero. ¿Las guerras en qué quedaron? Las guerras van a durar todo el juego. Literalmente el juego está en una puta guerra. Es que, ¿cómo me divierte tanto el puto combate? Es increíble. Perfectísimo.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded.
Toma.
You get some
A ver, igual me da los chocobos a cambio.
stable master. I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Sounds about right. Have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
He's all greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Misión cumplida. Me encanta porque, bueno, porque estamos de incógnito, por eso mismo no decimos que no somos de esto. Y no me das el chocobito, joder, qué ojo puta. Pues, voy a hacer me la pega un poco bastante. Me apetece ver qué cojones hay en el muelle ese. ¿Por dónde se va? ¿Por aquí? Vamos a mirar a ver qué hay en el muelle. Igual me dan algo interesante, quién sabe. Puedo hacerlo. Ah, que esta ni se domina. Ah, pues mira, ya tenemos el círculo este entero al completo. Perfecto, pues ya nos podemos centrar en esto. Esto me pide 1000. Mantén para dominar. Mejorar. Dominar. Sí, pues lo siguiente que voy a dominar va a ser esto. Ah, vale. A ver si lo pillo. Este es aprender... A ver, a ver, a ver. Mejorar, dominar. Vale. Vale, lo pillo. Ostras, que son enemigos. Es que no me dejamos marcarlos. ¿Para cuándo el juego de los juicios? Espérate porque es que no me apetece jugarlos. No, me puse de mala hostia que tengan los santos cojones de traducirlo en 8 idiomas y entre ellos en este castellano. Me toca los santos cojones. Y por lo tanto, de momento mi dinero no les voy a dar. O sea, si eso vamos a jugar la versión de DS o la que sea, me da igual. Pero es que los tengo que encontrar. Es que jugar en un ordenador porque decía un amigo tal. Que igual si yo lo pido me deja su cuenta para jugarlos o yo qué sé, pero... Es que me puse de bastante mala leche que no lo vayan a traducir al español. Pobre perrete, tío. Le he robado toda la presa. No los juegos en esta español. Están en DS y no sé ni cuáles. ¿Qué es esto, tío? No sé qué está sonando. Miento, sí sé que está sonando, pero no sé por qué. Sube de nivel. Ah, ya en el fondo ahora mismo lo que quiero son los puntitos. Tenemos claro que la primera que voy a mejorar va a ser la de Fénix, no, porque tiene pinta que va a ser una de las que vamos a utilizar. Entonces ya nada, es un chisme que tengo aquí mío de problemas médicos, pero lo que no entiendo es por qué cojones suena cuando no suena nunca. Joder, me quedo a dormir un día afuera y se me lía. Bien. Me ha robado la baja. Bien hecho. Si me duelen más médicos. Una mierda de salud mía. No sé. Me engancha el investigar el mundo, no me preguntes por qué. El vídeo de mejores momentos para cuándo. Lo estoy preparando, la cuestión es que no sé cuándo subirlo. Porque claro, no sé si esperar a que se suban los Resident Evil o subir los mejores momentos y a tomar por culo. Y en plan, y luego cuando se suba la serie, quien lo quiera ver, bien. Porque no sé hasta qué punto puede ser una buena publicidad hacerlo. Es un 50-50, entonces tengo un poco esa duda. Me llevo la leche justo, bueno. Está guay esto, Si hay un tumor maligno es broma, hombre. Si tuviese un tumor, creo que aquí principalmente no estaría. O sea, O sí, bueno, no lo sé. ¿Y mis skills no sirven? Sí, sí, sí sirven. Literalmente, en los mejores momentos lo estoy haciendo con los clips que habéis hecho vosotros. Y es que si me tengo que ver los vídeos otra vez me muero. Lo que no sé es cuándo subirlo. He dicho que lo estoy preparando. Que eso sí, he descubierto que puedo hacer yo clips. Que me hace un clip de los últimos 30 segundos. Que lo podría haber sabido, que la verdad. No sé si que no lo sabría, pero me lo podría haber dicho antes el cabrón. Yo es que ya no sé qué es enemigo y qué no. Esto me acabo de pegar en la espada. Está guay. No hay ninguna otra misión secundaria, ¿no? No. No, has dicho que no lo vas a subir, que no tiene sentido. Que aquí cada uno escucha lo que quiere. Que lo voy a subir, que lo que no sé si hacerlo después de que se hayan subido los vídeos a YouTube o hacerlo antes de que se suba la serie.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
We spoke leave him in the pond. It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders, proper trades. No,
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, but the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it, but he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
El vídeo durará 15, no sé cuánto durará.
And make sure he's safe.
Lo tengo que editar bien. Tengo que hacer un par de
That
cosillas.
bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why
I think I
Sid's
do
got
less.
such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Me encanta que no le he dado yo al triángulo, sino que literalmente, como si no estrella principal, me lo he puesto directamente como... ¿Me lo cumples? Muchas gracias.
Let's find that ladder.
Hola, perrete. Vamos, Torgal. ¿Está activado? Por tu voz creo que te vas a quedar sin voz.
He goes through east. Here's the gate.
Nah, estoy viendo
That must be
momento.
the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
It's over.
Buah, es que el combate es súper adictivo. Y esto que solamente tengo 2 invocaciones. Bueno, 2 poderes, por así decir. Cuando tenga las 3, que creo que son las máximas que puedo tener y pueda equiparme todas las que quiera, esto va a ser una locura. Ah, toma por culo.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am.
Cuando me dice cuánto tiempo llevo siguiéndote, no.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to
No sé
come
ni
and
si
find
existe.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around and I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Si existe, pues creo que no lo tengo. Prueba a ver, pero no tengo ni idea.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. I'm sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Tomando que vaya todo bien. Hay más comandos aparte de eso, sí. Están puestos abajo en uno de los paneles. Se sube por aquí. Está aquí, vale, vale. Creo que estaba también uno que era exclamación YouTube, puede ser. Bueno, creo que eran los 3 que había ahí. Exclamación YouTube y exclamación comandos.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They've nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Misión cumplida. A mí dame puntitos. Experiencia necesito también. Y dinero, bueno, bien, pero prefiero experiencia.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Orifram. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison. I let them deal with it.
No.
Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Alan's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness, the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Entonces priorizar misión, supongo. Uy, bo. Oye, pues me gusta, en plan, es como investigar un mundo, es un mapita nuevo. Es divertido. Ya está. Literalmente, es que... A ver cómo lo explico. Soy alguien que... porque me conocéis, me habéis estado viendo TC. Muy bien, no tengo problemas en ir, pero ¿cómo cojones voy? Soy alguien que disfruta mucho con los juegos en general y con las historias, y siempre suele buscar lo más positivo. Ya, amigo, hasta luego. Te prohíbo broma por el principio, solo el secundario. Es el principal. Ahí no puedo hacer nada. Por aquí abajo será, supongo, ¿no? Es que no sé por dónde ir, si no.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword.
Pero le intento, pero es que a este juego ya no es que le esté buscando lo positivo, no. Es que estoy enganchado. Es que... Es que ha habido muchos juegos que me han acabado sorprendiendo, me han enganchado y todo lo que tú quieras, pero... A este nivel de no querer parar, continuar, y cada vez que tengo que apagarlo me da mucha rabia. No entiendo cómo ir hasta ahí. Es lo que me está rayando un poco, el cómo se va hasta ahí.
Did you hear the latest?
Where'd you get these turnips?
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts.
Ah, vale, coño, que no he visto esto.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Vamos, cangrejito. Ay, mierda, me pide 175. Le voy a dominar ahora ya.
Get him!
Mierda. Ahí estamos. A reventar. Mierda. Ah, vale. Derriba otra actriz. Mierda. Uy, las tortugas estas. No sé cuántas tendré que derrotar, pero tiene pinta que las voy a odiar bastante. Estoy viendo ahí otra tortuga. No sé si me quiero enfrentar a ella. Vale, dominado. Sí, me va a agarrar primero tú la de Fénix. Es que es la que más utilizo al fin y al cabo. ¿Esto es dominar? No, esto es mejor. Esto es para cambiar. Pues igual lo siguiente es esto. Pero me estoy quitando primero las baratas. Esta de sí me interesaba. Me interesa más esta, la verdad. Es que esta sí me interesa bastante. Y esto está muy bien también. Pero hay que esperar a que me den más experiencia. Entonces... No está... Sí, yo... Esto es dominar, ¿no? Sí, la siguiente que voy a dominar va a ser la de Garudo. Vaya cagada. Hacemos así. Ahí estamos. Mierda. Tenemos... Ah, el cangrejo. ¿Uno solo? ¿Uno solo qué? No te has perdido ningún cofre. Ah, te has llevado un cofre solo, sí. Hombre, joder. Mira qué combates hemos hecho y luego hemos estado con historia. Que ha sido una hora lo que hemos estado prácticamente entre Icon, Erotrobos y todo. Me voy a tomar una vuelta. O sea, a tu primo le gustan los videojuegos, tú animará que se una aquí. ¿Esto es un enemigo? Sí. Es jodido, hombre, un poco. Ya dije que en este juego no es tan fácil llegar a... Es un juego largo.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
A ver, cerca, literalmente. Vas a entrar, ¿verdad? Sí.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the gate is open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Sorry for the pain. Thank you. The light. The fate. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
Has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness
denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Es duro, O sea, Ay, joder.
We should get back to Martha's rest.
Yes, we should.
Bueno, podría hacerme un viaje rápido.
You're as good, honest.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You've got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in your area. Wear this and we'll know you for one of us.
Del chocobo durmiente, para conseguir chocobos.
And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Brutal.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no brother wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Jill. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Qué buena people. Despedidas y reencuentros. A ver. Que iba a haber misiones secundarias estaba claro. Vale, solamente me deja poner una. Vamos a hacerlas.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Vale.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Gracias, hombre. Vamos allá.
No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Listo. Easy peasy. De la música de acción a la música todo de chill.
Seen you been running errands.
Toma, anda.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you! Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Sí que está la cosa chunga, sí.
I have to find him before. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clyde, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
Igual te corto la cabeza,
All right,
gilipollas.
Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Entendido.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Pues seguramente uno sea el mercader, este le hablaría y boom.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Aquí abajo.
Barely have to step out your foot.
That's one of our branded.
You can't have gone far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Pista.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Va a estar dentro de la cabaña o algo así, ¿no? O eso o es este pavo.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Rollo sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. But we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
We never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. We'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog.
Hombre, con la marca es normal que lo piense.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. The bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Ojalá haya alguna manera de quitar la marca, tío. Aunque hay que decir una cosa. La marca está guay. Es una mierda por todo lo que tal. Pero eso no quita que esté guay. Se va por aquí, no. Ah, vale, no. No, pero se puede. Joder, yo pensaba que me iban a desbloquear en esta ciudad. Por la pinta que tenía la taberna y todo. No sé cómo llamarlo. Los contratos de caza que he visto en trailers y tal. En plan de derrota a tal enemigo.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Grazie. Nada más, no. No, la siguiente que nos toca está aquí. Sí, quiero ir por ahí, por la cuestión. Vale, por aquí está el puente. A ver qué dice.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Arachnoli.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
It's over.
Guapísimo. Tío, no sé, el combate es como súper adictivo, es muy divertido. O sea, que parece que lo está haciendo por farmear, pero es que no se me divierte. Tío. Otra tortuga, no, por favor. Vamos a la misión secundaria, anda. Joder, cuántos enemigos.
Let's make this quick. That's enough.
Pues hay que venir aquí. Así tengo los enemigos a matar. Bandido. ¿Dónde cojones me he metido? Y somos a nivel 21. Listo. A ver qué quiere la misión secundaria. Uy.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
Algo será.
Over here. Excuse me. I'll use that blade of yours. Curse my luck. Branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out baked, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the path to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They've made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something new. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
No sé si serán así todas las misiones secundarias, pero se hacen bastante rapidito por el momento. Literalmente, ir por el camino principal, coger una misión, hacerla y fin.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves, so I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Listo. Vale, no me dan experiencia casi ya. No hay nada más, ¿no? Ahí no sé qué estoy liando, coño. No puedo hacer nada, ¿no? Todavía. No, casi, pero no.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Tío, no sé para qué cojones sirve lo de dominar. Es que no me lo han explicado bien. Eso lo voy a investigar un poquito por mi cuenta. Para qué sirve dominar las habilidades. O sea, mejorarlas sí, pero dominarlas. Pues quiero suponer que es para que carguen a mejor. A ver, aquí seguro que hay algo. Y todavía hay más camino para adelante. A ver, ¿qué hay aquí? Será una bestia así, secreta, supongo. Estoy dándole R1, Mierda. Venga. Hacemos así. Pues te repite que no se lo pases. Pues volvemos.
Up now.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes. But oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. should get some rest.
Right.
Se iban a liar.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Anna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you
¿Qué ha
come to
hecho?
have some of my father's old clothes?
Hostia, qué guapo.
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. Sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Hostia, pero mando buen equipamiento, ¿no?
To the north. It should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Ah, toma por culo. Y la dominamos. No sé para qué sirve dominar, pero para algo servirá. No, esto no quería, coño. Hostia, pues es buen equipamiento, me como una puta. A ver si tengo algo mejor. Nah. Pues... ¿A dónde quedar? Hostia, pues está guay el traje. Yo pensaba que me había maquillado, no que me hubiese dado ropa nueva. Pero por aquí hay camino. Ah, vale, por aquí todo recto. Ah, vale, aquí está el mercador. Pero si tiene algo más que nada.
You're buying, I'm selling.
Esto sí lo voy a comprar.
Here you are.
Listo. Pues mira, como me queda media hora... Iba a cortar aquí el vídeo, pero vamos a seguir.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here, in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbrec. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
Anda.
And now you want to give them to me.
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
Hola, Valen.
I understand. You'll
Está muy
forgive
guapo.
an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Vale. O sea, ¿qué tal? Muy contento.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Ahí estamos un poquito de hecho. Ghost of Tsushima, qué juegazo. Yo tengo el platino.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have
No
seen.
yo no spoileo. No me gusta que me hagan, no lo hago.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away family to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with the bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Una muestra de canto. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Estás en PC? No, estoy en Play. Este juego solamente está en Play. Play 5 para ser exactos.
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
¿Quieres hablar por grupo mientras disfrutamos de tu Final Fantasy y yo Tsushima? Mejor que no. Mejor que no porque ni siquiera sé dónde estás, por si me sale algún spoiler, y encima prefiero disfrutar este juego así de chill. Aquí de stream, pero estando yo de chill, escuchando solo lo del juego y mi voz. En otro juego me da más igual.
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
Pero por grupo te refieres por Discord.
I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Le cuento toda la situación.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope you haven't wandered into trouble.
No, chat de play. Ah, buah, tú eres ni de coño. No creo ni que me deje por ir remote play. Pero no he jugado Final Fantasy XVI y nunca lo jugaré. Los Final Fantasy actuales son basura. Sí, pues... El 7 Remake es un juegazo. A mí el 15, a ver, igual es por... Lo voy a decir siempre. Igual es porque lo único que PC, pero lo disfruté una barbaridad. Eso sí, ya habiendo jugado este, ya lo he superado, lo siento. El 16 ya lo ha superado. Tengo que jugar el World of Final Fantasy también, que lo tengo. Y me gustaría jugar alguno de los originales. Estoy esperando a ver si sacan algún remaster o remake del 9. Pero no son basura, están guays. Lo que pasa es que están al gusto de cada uno. Pero están guays, están guays.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Obviamente iba a haber enemigos.
We can't leave them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
It's over.
Perfecto. ¿Quieres intentar abrir? Y el Final Fantasy Remake está buenísimo, pero como te digo, no me gustan. Otra cosa es que no te guste, pero decir que es una basura. No te gustan, pero no son basura. Ya está.
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, and you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Qué bonito. ¿Qué sistema de combate que pues es súper adictivo. Yo estoy súper enganchado a él. Se llama Jill como la de Resident Evil, sí.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again.
Me parece que dejaré Ghost of Tsushima y iré a Brano intentando subir a Immortal 2. Está bien. Yo estaré 15 minutillos más y hablo.
After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Misión cumplida. Bien. ¿Alguna misión secundaria? No. Lo que sí quiero hacer, porque llevo un buen rato sin hacer, porque no me ha dejado. O sea, es que desde nivel 16 al 21 ha pasado un rato ya. Uy, me equivoco yo. El otro día Kuro casi me permanea por decirlo mientras jugaba Valorant. Me decía que es suficiente con su pitín para que venga yo y lo vacile. Muy mal, Muy mal, muy mal.
I didn't realize they were this close.
Nah, este camino es recto.
Light is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained,
Aquí
their
va.
fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Ah, que no hay monstruos. Pues no hay monstruos.
They won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Ah,
Take away the lad's life force.
pues no puedo usar
All that's
magia.
left.
Qué bien.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
A ver, activamos el monolito y a ver qué hay aquí.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Me vas a hacer desplazarme, ¿verdad? Vamos a ir a ver qué pasa. Es que también me tocó los juegos, me decía que le di consejos, se los daba y decía que no les iba a usar y yo de rollo. Me pasa. No sé, pero sale solo esos momentos.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one
Es el mismo prota.
It's just as I left it.
¿A qué nos referimos con el mismo prota? ¿Del 15 dices? ¿O de qué?
Let's have a look around.
De 7 remake. Ah, que va, que va, que va, que va, que va. Son los Final Fantasy, todos son historias independientes. O sea, los del 9 son unos, los del 7 son otros, los del 8 son otros. Todas y cada una de las historias son totalmente independientes.
Could anyone?
Es decir, los del 15 son unos personajes y este es otro personaje.
What is it, Torgal?
Clive.
him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Joder, es que en el fondo quiero continuar, pero es que lo voy a tener que dejar por aquí. Nada, un poquito. O sea, por favor, que sea una mazmorra o algo y no sea combate directo. No me apetece cortarlo en mitad.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place anyway? Some sort of
Ese Final Fantasy no está para Play 4. No,
Sorry.
exclusivo Play 5.
You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate.
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Debe estar también... No, no está para Xbox. Es exclusivo de Play.
This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the
De verdad, de verdad. No sé si está para Steam, pero creo que no.
Shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Me encanta esto. Están guapísimas las imágenes. Está muy guapo, tío. Y por el momento lo voy a dejar por aquí.